I mean, I didn't think of it. I was just laughing.
Alright, everybody, welcome to Wam Bam Thank You Ma'am Island. I have to go take a potty break. I'll be back in a minute. Enjoy the beautiful picturesque view.
Yeah.
And unfortunately Brady, because he's gonna ruin it.
Excuse me. Well, you know. We're like halfway through all these DLCs, and I'm like, brother. The Headhunter DLC is very much like they have a lot of them. That's why I'm like, brother, and then I'm thinking about it logically, and I'm like, oh shit, I have like 2 more DLCs after this.
Did I forget to tell you that Wam Bam Thank You Ma'am Island is populated by cannibalistic tribesmen? Did I forget that part? If I was crippled, especially paralyzed waist down, I would shove bad dragon dildos in my adult stream sites.
Hey, what?
I feel the hell out of that. That's another great way to make bank. If you want to incorporate dick. If you want dick in your quest and thirst for money, that's a good way to do it.
Dude,
my
just
method did not involve
yonder.
Dick, but
first mate. Hey, Serenity, look over yonder. The first mate.
You know what? I just realized that they repurposed this thing from the Wildlife Preservation Preserve or whatever.
Yes.
Wait, can we go in the water?
Actually, you took a piss break. Serenity, you took a piss break. I need to take a piss break. I will be right back.
Go for it.
I will be right back, guys.
I'm just gonna be out here murdering indiscriminately until you get back. See, I told you, cannibalistic buccaneer tribesmen. They're all pirates. They're out looking for booty, but we don't have any booty for sale, so they're gonna be very, very unhappy. How's your day going, chicken? Welcome, by the way, if I haven't said so already. We are rounding out Borderlands 2. We are gunning all the DLCs so we can get this series put to rest. There have been jokes about pedophilia. There's also been jokes about poor kids. There's been voice about can't say that word. There's also been jokes about cancer. OnlyFans is mad profitable because you have to make it. If you make bank, you're a success story. If you don't, you're just a whore. Exactly. You got nothing to lose. I'm telling you, women, men too, you have nothing to lose by making an OnlyFans. Nothing to lose. Go for it. Do it. Just do it. All you'll do is make people's lives more enriched. That's all you'll do.
Are we coming, Mr. Tallyman?
No, we are not. We're way beyond that. Oh. Again, way too late. Chicken, I think you really arrived late, dude. Pedophiles and poor kids sounds like Epstein. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Pedophiles and poor people.
Why is pedophilia called pedophilia, but pedophiles are called pedophiles, even though they contain the same amount of letters? It's kind of weird. Pedophiles? More like copophile, because they copophile with kids. Because that's their whole shebang. That's what they do.
They're gonna shebang some kids.
I love it when I hear people try and defend pedophilia, like, oh, these people are just sick, they need treatment, they need help. And I'm like, treatment from a fucking 44? Yeah, you're right. I wholeheartedly agree.
Hey, you guys!
We gonna walk down to Arousal Avenue. And then we'll touch some children. No, we won't. We won't do that. We won't do that at all. Unless it's in a wholesome, merry way. Like Christmas. I don't mean we'll molest kids on Christmas. I mean we will spread joy. I don't mean spread joy as in we'll spread joy to kids through touch. I mean we will buy them toys and gifts and bring holiday cheer. It's supposed to be festive. It's just phrased very poorly.
You way too far into depths on that. I'm sorry.
I really did. Like,
it sounds like you diddled them kids.
Really went full throttle on that, and I really didn't need to.
It kind of sounds like you diddle kids. Serenity, is there
They need
something you
treatment.
don't want to
Yeah,
tell
give
us?
them the
Or you want to tell
1934
us?
treatment and stick them in a shower. I agree. I totally agree.
Serenity,
Maybe
do you
Hitler
want to talk
wasn't
about
such a
something
bad
that the
guy.
cops doesn't hear? Hey, Hitler did nothing wrong. Hitler didn't kill 6 million Jews or anything.
Way more than that. 6 million? Bro, I swear to God, you put Hitler in one of those online Call of Duty matches, put that motherfucker in Valorant, for fuck's sake. Been trying to be a more chill person. This place is my rage room. Nice. Chicky, I mean it when I say this. I'm honored. I don't say that very often. Thank
Man,
you
I
for
wish
being here
people
and
would say
causing
that shit in my
calamity with me. It's not a rage room
I wish
without
I
my
had
bro.
a community. I wish I had a community.
Chicky is a community all in one person. Chicky
Just
is the
kidding.
embodiment
Snake,
of my
I love
community.
you, brother. We really
Chicky's
need
the
to get our
backbone.
Elden Ring
Chicky is
shit
the
started.
principle of what I founded my channel on. Free off-the-wall fucking stage humor. Like Saturday Night Live. Shit that you can only get post-midnight. Maybe Sooth was right. Maybe Sooth had a point. I am constantly on the brink of breaking TOS. Like, fucking constantly.
Saturday is good. Let me do up a little bit of
I think Sooth had a point.
Actually, yeah, Saturday might be good for me after 8 p.m.
Look at Brady
I
committing
get out
to
of
other
work at
people
like 9
besides
p.m.
me.
So,
Unbelievable.
hey, you told me to do that, so you know,
I did
fuck
not.
you. Message me on PS5. Will do. I will.
Snake, do I have you added?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can start our. We can start our adventures. Do you want to start a fresh file, or do you want to just go off in our regular playthrough?
Oh, we have to inject Varkid pods.
Probably fresh file.
I'm so used to killing everything. Called my brother yesterday.
Well, I just
took a fast
one-shot
shot and told him
everything.
I just brown misspelled the bowl like a glazed hospital. Damn. Holy fuck.
Regular play? Alright.
Chicky, you have not changed one fucking bit. I don't care what anybody says, you have not changed at all. You just need the right environment. You need to be like a fucking domesticated housewife on a drunken bender
I already have
stepmom
anything.
style.
Yeah, me too.
And take her fucking
I have
unbridled
just
rage
about
out on her
anything
fucking
I want.
kid through marriage, I think, is what you need. You need visitation
Everything?
rights, and that's
Damn.
why you come here.
I mean, I platinumed the game on one character and I called it good.
God, we're in two completely different leagues, I swear to God. Brady's talking about wholesome shit with his bro and hanging out and having a good time playing some Elden Ring recreationally, and I'm talking about fucking beating children and drunken domestic housewives that are going through rough patches in their marriages and shit.
To be honest, I miss it. Yeah, me too. Honestly,
Goddamn.
I miss playing Elden Ring, but at the same time, I did so much shit in that game that, like, I did not... I don't want to play it again.
I told you, dude, you
like,
have commitment issues.
I say I don't want to play it, but at the same time, it's one of my favorite games, man. I just devoted way too much time to it at one point, and I'm like,
I told you, don't play it so much, you're gonna get bored of it. Happens with everything.
Also, at some point, I got tired of repeat bosses, yeah.
I actually
I
can't
mean,
get back
From
up.
Software...
I actually can't get back
FromSoft
up.
actually needs to stop investing,
Really?
they really need to stop just making,
That's fucking stupid.
reused assets for bosses. It's so fucking annoying sometimes.
In Elden
You're
Ring,
just
it was
playing
fine
a
because...
game and...
Well, Elden Ring was a really, really massive title. It was the most ambitious game
Like,
they've
with
ever
the
made.
DLC, I'm hoping we have more original bosses than reused assets.
I'm sure we will. I'm sure the reused assets are going to be just to fill voids, I think, and make the world seem like more rich and more full. I don't know if I'll be able to get you.
Bitch.
I don't think I'll be able to get you.
You stupid fucking whore.
I'm not running fast enough. I'm not gonna make it. I tried.
Fuck.
There's a valiant effort made on my part. That's the only thing I hate about Gage.
Making
I don't think that
bigger does make it better,
I don't think that
but
her
not
weapon should kill
when there's
you.
a lot of
I think
copy
that's
and
kinda
pasting.
doofy.
Exactly. Like From Software, the multi-billion, probably $1 billion company now. Like they have a lot of time on their hands. They've been working on this DLC for well over 2 years now, and I'm willing to bet that the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC is probably going to be similar to the old Hunter DLC, where they're going to have just nothing but like new bosses, not a lot of reused assets. That's what I'm hoping. But they're saying that the DLC is going to be about the same size as the base game of Elden Ring, so I'm like, ugh.
I don't exactly believe that. I think that's a little bit too
I don't
ambitious.
believe it either.
But I'm sure that undoubtedly,
time,
I'm sure that FromSoft will bring a lot
huge.
of new assets. I'm sure they will. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of original concepts and like stuff that they haven't done.
That's troubling, right?
There's going to be a lot of new
Here's
spells.
The thing.
There's going to be a lot of new weapons and stuff like that. So just give it the time to breathe.
I am
sure
probably the only person that wants another Millennia fight, but
you are the
with
only
a different
person that wants
asset.
another Millennia fight. Millennia wasn't even a good fucking boss. Millennia was a boss with one fucking power move that you can't dodge that she can just pull on RNG out of fucking nowhere. Like a fucking circus clown and just fucking clown your ass immediately and kill you. Like, that's not a good boss. The boss could have been more dynamic, it could have had a more advanced moveset, could have had better gimmicks, could have had
I'd
like,
wait
better
4
phases.
years if it means getting a fresh DLC with all different bosses. I mean, at this point, they could literally just sell the DLC as a separate game.
Well, I don't even give a fuck,
damn
honestly.
well they
About
won't
Shadow
do
of the
it.
Erdtree, I don't give a fuck, and the reason I don't give a fuck and the reason that I'm patient is because I know Liza P came out and I still haven't played it yet. There's tons of other games that I want to commit my time to right now, and Black Myth Wukong is coming out in fucking August, and that's going to take up the forefront of my focus and the forefront of my time. So, like, I don't care about Shadow of the Erdtree immediately. Like, I'll wait patiently for it. But I am looking forward to it.
I just pre-ordered Rise of the Ronin the other night. And I'm like sitting here patiently waiting for that, but at the same time, I have to make a moral decision. Am I going to pick up Rise of the Ronin day one, or am I going to pick up Dragon Dogma 2?
I'm a good person until someone cuts in front of me at a Starbucks. Well, you haven't had your coffee yet, Chicky. That's why you're at Starbucks. People can't hold you accountable for what you say before you've had your coffee. That's not how socialism works.
Dragon Dogma 2 is going to be, without a doubt, one of my favorite games. Dude, Rise of the Ronin looks so good, right?
I haven't really seen anything on the gameplay.
Good, brother.
I don't know if it's going to be good. I haven't seen the gameplay yet. But I'm looking forward to it, because I want to see what Team Ninja does with an open-world style title. If it's like a mix of Neo and Elden Ring, it might be a weird
game.
But I know it's not going to have demons.
I know this is going to be weird because of the fact that we don't know what the game is yet, but I am really excited for Phantom Blade Zero. And Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade.
Phantom Blade Zero is like a hack and slash. It's like a hack and slash style game, but with like more critical combat that like actually has structure to it, rather than just being a hack and slash game.
Yes, but it looks like a cinematic movie.
Yeah, it really does. It looks great. It reminds me of a little bit of Van Helsing. It's like Van Helsing and like Team Ninja mixed into one game. Like, to me, like that's the kind of impression that it gives. I'm looking forward to Phantom Blade though. I'm also looking forward to Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade looks, well, fucking stellar. It actually looks really good. Combat that I saw looked really, really inviting and really fun and adaptive and fast-paced. It seemed really, really neat. I like the slide with the giant thing where you have to like slice at it periodically or whatever and keep it from hitting you. I thought that was kind of cool. I'm hoping that they have a lot of ideas
Stellar Blade and Phantom Blade look very good.
Deliver really well, is what I'm hoping.
I'm hoping that Black Myth Wukong is as good as it looks.
I'm sure Black Myth will be great. Sooth isn't really
like,
interested
there's
in
a
Black
part of
Myth,
me
though.
that's thinking that games like Stellar Blade, Black Myth, Phantom Blade Zero, like, I really hope that they live up to what they are.
Action
and,
RPGs?
Like, well,
because that's what they are. They're action RPGs.
Very, very beautiful, very good, like, not buggy at all, high hell, like, something that's really worth
Yeah,
that
me too.
time.
I mean, Wo Long is a modern game, and that game froze on me the other day. I mean, like, honestly, so, like,
don't get me wrong.
Wo Long froze on me during stream, and then I had to go into the engine of the game and go into the theater mode to get the cutscene and get the rest of it and trim it to fit. And then it crashed on me again while I was in the fucking picture viewer. Like, while I was in the theater viewer for the cutscene, it crashed again. Like,
I don't know.
That's not the kind of quality I want from my games.
But no, the one game
Savages, you can't call them savages, Hammerlock. Yeah, don't call them a savage.
The one game that got hated on very much, but it's actually a really decent game. The only downside is a little bit of the dialogue is kind of cringy, but all in all, gameplay is really fun. Is Immortals of Avium. I own Immortals of Avium. It is actually really, really fun.
Had absolutely no interest when I saw that. Just looks like a Skyrim copy to me. Oh no, that's Avowed, I think. I think I'm thinking of Avowed.
But Immortals of Avium is actually very fun.
Oh,
I enjoyed it very much. So.
Never mind, it's safe again. I killed the giant craboid. It's actually safe again.
And then there's the... What is it? Forspoken?
Forsaken.
Whatever the fucking game is called.
Force Bacon.
Did you see Last of Us 2 got a remaster? IMO, it wasn't needed. It wasn't particularly needed, but I really think where it launched in 2020, I really think they should have just released it on PS5 day one.
I do too. I think Last of Us 2 released at a bedtime.
It would have been... I've been playing Forspoken. Yeah, I own it. I just haven't played much of any of it.
I think they should have held out for Last of Us 2 on PS5.
Yeah. Honestly, Last of Us Part 2 came out after the PS5 launch.
Like, Neo 2 got a remaster as well, and Neo 2 was a very recent game. But I understand why they did it.
Neo 2 is remastered.
Well, I understand why they did it. It's because they wanted both Neo titles on a modern console or whatever, and they figured if they just remastered them, like, close to post-release or whatever, then they wouldn't have to, like, wait until later. And they're not planning on doing a Neo 3. They said Neo 3 is, like, not happening. Well, they said it could potentially happen, but it's not in the books right now. Doesn't mean that it couldn't happen in the future, but, like, they're not... It's not their immediate...
Right.
It's not their immediate project, if it were to
I
happen.
don't know how to feel right now. Like, I own it, don't get me wrong. I spent $10 on an upgrade on it, but at the same time, I'm so in between on how I feel about the Last of Us Part 2 remaster. But honestly, I'm gonna do a Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 playthrough.
Yeah, I still gotta stream those myself. Those are
just
two games
because
that I gotta
I
stream.
really love the Last of Us games.
I've already played the first one.
I literally have a tattoo of... I literally have a tattoo on my right arm for The Last of Us Part 2.
Tramp stamp. Naughty Dog tramp stamp.
Serenity, I'll get a tramp stamp of your name across my junk.
I know you will.
It'll just say twitch.tv / whatever your gamer tag is now.
I refuse to play anything with a woman in the lead. Why is that, Chicky? Some games with a woman in the lead are really good, like Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider's really good.
The new Tomb Raider was really good.
Other good games with strong female leads. Metroid. Metroid is very good. I can't think of many more than that, though, in all honesty.
Skyrim.
Well, you can create a character in Skyrim, so that doesn't count.
Elden Ring.
You can create a character in Elden Ring, doesn't count.
Borderlands.
Yeah, there's some strong female characters in Borderlands, but I don't really consider them, like, main characters. Like, they're playable.
I know I keep saying it, but sales would be huge. Legend of the Dragoon remaster, I would actually go fucking haywire if they did that. I think I would actually cream if they did.
Well, I got one of my most wanted
Serenity.
remasters of all time, I think.
Hey, Serenity.
Yeah.
You know what game you completely forgot about for a strong female lead? Silent Hill 3.
You said strong female lead.
Yeah? Resident Evil 1.
You said strong female lead.
Resident Evil Code Veronica X.
You said strong female lead.
Okay.
Metroid person is a woman? Yes. Okay, Bayonetta, though. Yeah, Bayonetta's a good one. That's a good call.
Bayonetta. Oh my god, yes. And, yeah, Samus is a fucking chick, dude.
Not in your mind, she isn't.
Dude, I'd bang her. Or she'd bang me.
I think you dream about being banged by Samus.
Dude, I get...
Yeah, she would
I
drop a
dream
mine
about
on
getting
you, yeah.
pegged... Yeah.
Don't finish that sentence, please. Unless you got a really, really, really good follow-up, but it better be a damn good follow-up.
Who do I dream about getting pegged by? Ryan Reynolds.
I gotta give it to him. That's a pretty damn good follow-up. How do we get out of here? What the fuck? I really like this arena, though. I love this arena. This is a really good arena. Whee! Oh, it's not so cool down here. It's just an empty void of nothing. I thought it was going to be a reservoir of water, and it wasn't. That's depressing. I could have just traveled us. Only one of us needed to die. You know that, right?
Suicide is always the answer.
Don't let Twitch.tv hear you say that.
I'm sorry, Daddy Twitch. Suicide is not the answer. Suicide is very bad. Don't do it.
Okay, well, that's the Wam Bam Thank You Ma'am Island DLC. So now, we have to go find a fast travel.
That was impressive.
Right? Watch me get killed by this stupid fucking badass market now.
You just die.
I've done a lot of grenade jumping in my time playing this game. Can we go back down through the tunnel of death? We can, I think.
But
yeah,
no,
we can.
I don't know. I'm really waiting.
Now we have to go do Commander Lollipop
just sitting
and
here, like,
fight for Sanctuary.
I was just saying
no,
to myself
Commander
the other day,
Lollipop
I'm
and
like,
the fight for Sanctimony. Nailed it.
Testimony. But no, I'm sitting here patiently waiting just for the opportunity to play,
I thought you were going to say, I'm
Space
sitting here
Marine
just
2
waiting for the
and-
opportunity to get pegged by Ryan Reynolds, is what I thought you were going to say.
No.
Surprisingly, you said something else.
But no, I'm waiting for Warhammer Space Marine 2, and I'm waiting for Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. Which did get a confirmed release date, which I'm very happy. It's not until September, but hey, it's a release date.
Wait, hold on. Where's the place with the thing, with the travel, with the stuff, with the thing that lets us travel? Where is that?
Scene RE2R is on PS Plus now. Oh, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Yeah.
If you haven't played it yet, Snake, it is pretty good. There are some gripes that I have with it, but honestly, it's a very faithful remake. It is very good. It's not
Resident
my
Evil
favorite
2
Resident
Remake is
Evil
actually
remake,
really
but
good.
it's pretty damn good. It's not bad. It's worth playing for sure.